Today is a sad day for Animal Crossing fans, and honestly Nintendo fans in general. Two of Nintendo's major eShops will be closing down forever. You will no longer be able to make purchases on them, which means that a lot of Animal Crossing content, including some digital versions of mainline Animal Crossing games, will become unavailable forever. As of me making this video, the eShops are still live, but it's very likely that when you watch this, they will no longer be available, as the date of closure is 12 AM UTC on March the 28th, which will also be March the 27th for a lot of people when this video goes live. Not only does this include mainline Animal Crossing games, the digital versions of them, but it also includes some other Animal Crossing content, updates, downloads that you will no longer be able to receive basically ever from this eShop. So in this video, I wanted to take one last look at these eShops before they close down forever, so we can see what Animal Crossing content we will be missing. And I do understand that people have other methods of preserving these games, which is definitely a good thing, but I'm just going to be talking about what is going on specifically on Nintendo's side of things. Throughout this video, I'll actually be switching to filmed footage, something that I rarely ever do in these videos, so it's going to be a little bit different for me, but I'm hoping you'll enjoy the journey as we see what Animal Crossing content is going away. So, let's do this. So this is my 3DS, this is the Animal Crossing Happy Home Designer Edition, I believe. Honestly, I can't remember entirely, it's been such a long time since I bought it. It's really nostalgic looking at this now, and I wish Animal Crossing New Horizons that had more special editions for the Switch, although that'd be expensive. Also, Mango has come to join us. Sadly, I also believe that the theme shop will become unavailable with this update, which is definitely quite sad. I do believe it is a part of the eShop. It makes sense them closing this down as well as the eShop at the same time. So in case you want any of those special themes, sadly you won't be able to do that either. But look, Animal Crossing right at the top. This is how much Animal Crossing had on the 3DS. It had so many different themes, and I think I've got most of them, to be honest with you. So here we go, this is probably the last time that I will actually ever log into the 3DS eShop. I wish I could have done the same for the Wii U, but sadly, my Wii U is not working properly. Also, I actually have money in here. That is really surprising to me, I was not expecting to see any money. Animal Crossing, New Leaf, Welcome Amiibo, it's right up there at the top. So even back in these days, Nintendo knew how special Animal Crossing was. I mean, they're promoting it up with their absolute biggest games. It's one of their Nintendo Selects games. But I already own this physically, so I'm not going to be buying the digital copy of it. Also, my battery life is not looking too good. I better crack on with actually checking these games out. Okay, something that really surprised me is there's actually trailers for Animal Crossing New Horizons on the 3DS. The Animal Crossing New Horizons original direct, before the game launched, is on the 3DS. Not the one for the 2.0 update, so clearly they stopped really caring about putting these on the 3DS at that point. I get why they would do this, to kind of incentivize New Leaf players and such to come over and, you know, try these games out on the Switch, so it makes a lot of sense, but yeah, that really surprised me that there's actually Animal Crossing New Horizons content, technically, depending on what you define as content, over on the 3DS. Now here's something that's a little bit concerning. I believe if you didn't buy the version of Animal Crossing New Leaf that came with Welcome Amiibo, you won't be able to download the update as it is currently on the eShop. So if the eShop is closed down and you have the old version of New Leaf, aka the original version that came out in either 2012 or 2013, then I don't see how you get the Welcome Amiibo update, which is a huge part of the game. So yeah, that'll definitely not be a good thing for anyone who got the original version. So in case you are thinking about getting a physical copy, I definitely recommend getting the version that comes bundled with Welcome Amiibo. It'll have different art on the box art and such, so you'll be able to tell easily, but still something very important to remember if you are thinking about going to visit New Leaf. There's also another update for Animal Crossing New Leaf on here. I can't remember which one this is. I believe it came out before Welcome Amiibo. I don't know what it does, maybe fix some bugs and such, because New Leaf didn't really have any content updates. So yeah, this is another thing, you won't be able to get this update either, I believe, if the eShop is closed down and you don't have the Welcome Amiibo version. The Welcome Amiibo version should come with all of the updates already bundled in. I don't believe there were any updates beyond Welcome Amiibo, so that's good at least, but yeah, it's kind of worrying that you have to download these from the eShop and you can't just get them any other way like you can on the Switch. So here's what I was looking for. Right at the very back of the system, we have Animal Crossing Clock, and we have Animal Crossing Calculator. So yeah, these are DSiWare, they were originally on the DSi, and these will basically be gone forever as far as I'm aware, unless Nintendo decides to bring them to the Switch, which seems incredibly unlikely. these will literally be gone forever, which is really, really sad. These are digital only Animal Crossing content.
It's my microphone. Stop.
Now, I wanted to download these games, but unfortunately the eShop is currently undergoing maintenance and has been doing so on and off all night, I believe. So I'm going to try and do it offline, but sadly it seems like I won't be able to show it as a part of this video, which is unfortunate, but to be fair, you're not missing out on too much. These applications are incredibly simple, as the name suggests. They are just calculators and clocks for Animal Crossing, kind of designed for Animal Crossing Wild World basically, since it was on the DS. They're just a nice nostalgic piece of Animal Crossing media that isn't really relevant to the current series, although something that I still have a lot of fondness for. And like I said, it is really sad to see these applications disappear since they're digital only content, much like the themes for the 3DS as well. I really can't imagine Nintendo bringing any of this content back, as it is pretty much designed for the two-screen system like the 3DS and the DS. And the fact that they even made it onto the 3DS to begin with was honestly pretty lucky as it was, as they honestly could have just been lost to the DSi, which was such a long time ago now. As I mentioned earlier on the Nintendo Wii U eShop, there is also Animal Crossing Wild World, which is a virtual console game. This is the only way to play Wild World on your Wii U, so we'll be losing the ability to do this very soon. Thankfully, you can still play the cartridge version over on your DS or on the 3DS even, which is good, but it's sad to lose the digital version of another mainline Animal Crossing game. I really do hope we will finally see some older Animal Crossing games make it to Nintendo Switch. It's something that we are sorely missing at the moment, with only Animal Crossing New Horizons available to play on the system, so I'm really hoping Nintendo will step up and actually bring some of these games to the system, something that they really need to do. I know a lot of people have doubted how it will work with two screens, but they managed to make it work perfectly over on the Wii U screen, so I don't think there'll be too many problems honestly on the Switch. Nintendo always has clever ways of working around this, so don't worry too much about that limitation. Thankfully, I did manage to purchase Animal Crossing Wild World on my Wii U, but I'm kind of worried that I won't be able to access it again, as my Wii U is really acting up, and I know that's something that a lot of other people have been struggling with too. So honestly, being able to access it on the Nintendo Switch would be really appreciated. Please, Nintendo. Regardless, it makes me so sad that we are losing this Animal Crossing content, and the fact that people will no longer be able to purchase mainline Animal Crossing games digitally at all. Of course, this has been the case with some other past ones like Animal Crossing City Folk and such, but still, it's always sad when things become even trickier for players to actually enjoy these games. Especially as a lot of people are going back to them for the very first time, since Animal Crossing New Horizons is no longer receiving updates. So this is a goodbye to the Nintendo 3DS and Wii U eShops. We've definitely shared some good memories, which surprises me given they're both just shops, but still, I feel weirdly nostalgic about this. Let me know your thoughts down in the comments section below though. Did you manage to purchase any of these games digitally before the eShop closed down? I would love to hear if you did. If you made it to the end of the video, be sure to comment Bob's Gang down below so I know you did. If you enjoyed, be sure to leave a like, and if you haven't already, consider subscribing and turning on channel notifications for more Animal Crossing content.